Might check 1 2, man. 1 2. Hey, look, somebody need to somebody need to go holler at that boy O'Shea, man. O'Shea, O'Shea might be making a comeback. That's what I'm seeing. That nigga might be making a comeback, dog. So I'm watching a video. I watched another video, right, of Corey Holcomb talking cash shit, dog. Cash shit about Kendra G, man. I, I don't know, man. Kind of scratching my head about this one. I really don't know, man, cause like when I first saw, let's say Kendra G, she was interviewing or she was on the interview with Kevin Samuels. I'm like, okay. I mean, she didn't look bad though. She looked all right, man. But you can still kind of tell she had that hood rat, that underlining hood rat in her, man. And my thing is, man, it's like Corey Holcomb made some good points though, man. He did actually. I had to somewhat agree with O'Shea as when O'Shea said, "Yeah, man, we're not trying to down Kendra G, but motherfucker making good points, man. Like, is Kendra G one of them hood rat chicks who try to make it seem like she's a lot better than what she is, man? Because it's a lot of you start to see a lot of flaws and weaknesses, bro, in her within the last really couple of months, man. But folks been saying that her show is like it's a reflection of who she is. And you probably wouldn't think that when you first got a chance to see her, man. But that's how people get finessed, though. Folks get finessed looking at a person's physical look and you thinking that they are either better or worse than what they really are. And my thing is, I don't know, man. My thing is, Kendra G, she's one type of girls that will fool you, dog. One of them type of women that will fool your ass and have you believing that she's more important, that she's actually better than what she is, bro. But she's really not. It's like, why do she have a show and her show wasn't like that 2 years ago, right? Why all of a sudden her show is becoming like a sideshow, bro? Why is it? What up? What up? Why is it her show is becoming trash? Like she's letting the it's like it's a joke, bro. Like maybe she just getting money off of it, which we know is what she's doing. And we know the easy way for black people to come up is to exploit other black people. But goddamn, my thing is your show is not classy, it's not respectful. The shit is like I often say some Jerry Springer shit, man. But it's a reflection of who she is, though. You can't tell me that this woman don't identify with a lot of them people that she let come on because she don't come off like she's repelled by them, bro. Like she sound like she can actually get out there with them word for word, roast for roast, talking shit. She don't come off like that's out of her lane. You know what I mean? Her being around that Chicago area, you can't pretend like you that much better than anybody else, man. I'm just saying, bro. That shit is crazy. So when Corey Holcomb them is saying, look, bitch, you're not a bad bitch, man. Tamara Hall can be a baddie. You not a baddie though, right? For why you acting like you require for a man to actually do all these things for you. And I'm sure a lot of women just put that out on the table, man. They just put that out there, right? They don't really expect, huh, for a nigga to do the things she asking for him to do when she knows she's not that type of girl. Or am I tripping? Like she's not a bad looking girl, but she's looking more hood radish every time we look at her, man. And that's why I was trying to tell Mr. Music and stuff earlier is that why is it the black people who come in the door and they appear to have a certain type of prestige about them, a certain type of look about them, man, that they eventually fall off, man. They just fall off naturally. Like no one really have to do anything to them for them to fall off, right? They just fall off naturally. Like you got the people who are in the most respectful, respectable, honorable type of positions, right? People get behind them and say, you know what? We like how you move, man, because of your professionalism. But it never fails though in dealing with black people that they can't hold it for the rest of their life, man. They are going to squander that, bro. They're going to fall. And it's like, why though? Like, why is it the ones who have did exceptional jobs in life, right? Have transcended from wherever they was brought up into. Why is it the Bill Cosby's though? Like you fall from grace like that. Like what's the point of that? What's the point of being this educator and somebody who preaches education and you somebody who people look up to and respect and you actually get caught up in the same trick bag that degenerate men get caught up in? I'm like, is this all a goddamn front, man? Is this a whole finesse? Man, I'm really tired of the motherfucker. Hold up, man. Man, fuck this shit, dog. I ain't fit drive no fucking Nebraska, man. What I look like? Hold on, man. Fuck that, man. I'll be straight. They been driving all day, man. I was finna try to make it to Nebraska, but they talking about 100. How many more miles, nigga? 160 miles. Man, come on, man. And my eyes getting low too. I bet not. But then, my thing with black people, man, is this, man. Why we have to? Why the fuck black people can't hold on to their prestige? I would love for somebody to answer that shit like straight up. Like why black folks can't they come in and that's what I hate about black people who know that they can't hold on to the prestige long enough is that you come in and you just want people to believe that you something that you're not instead of just being the fucked up person that you really are and then you improve off of that and we can see the change, man. I mean that's the best way in my opinion is you come in kind of on some flawed shit, and then now you just put the work in to improve yourself. So therefore, when we see you, we can see where you came from and where you at now, and then you just continue to build off that. And you never look back. We talking about if you so hell bent on wanting to be seen. Yeah, nigga, I'm not for driving no motherfucker, man. I'm nigga, what's that? It'd be 100. Yeah, we'll get that going, man. And it came from Kalamazoo anyway, nigga, so I'm straight. I would love for somebody to answer that for real though, man. I'm not lying though. Like if you fucked up and you know you fucked up, yes, we're not talking about your hygiene, right? Like you can have clean hygiene, you could be nice and neat, well groomed. I'm talking about fucked up in a way of you full of shit. You know you haven't healed or you haven't evolved. It's like you may be willing to adjust, but you done came in the door like as if you better than what you really are. What is the point of that at this time, right? Like why do black people have to act like they more important, they are better, that they got their shit together more than they really do, instead of just getting their shit together first. What's the rush? Yeah. I'm down to 4 hours anyway, man. God damn. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna be able to drive out there in no Nebraska, nigga. We're running Monday. I'll get up. That shit crazy, man. Yeah. That shit wow. Black people, look, black people. Yeah, man. God damn. Black folks. So it'll be a redundant statement if I say nigga we gotta do better, man. But I'm going. So let me get back to the Corey Holcomb for what I'm hearing. They on the show going in on her, dog. Oh boy, the other guy, Craig, he was just like, yo, man, if this bitch you selling pussy, bro, it's like if that's what you doing, that'll be more respectful if you let that be known that a nigga gotta take care of these things for you, because you gonna give yourself to him. So you don't wanna be paying for certain things that you paying for now, right? Even where to Tamron Hall was like, well, just because you got a man now, right? If you was already taking care of your maintenance, excuse me, before, keep on taking care of your own goddamn maintenance, man. You don't need a guy, man. You don't need a guy to now all of a sudden take care of your appearance if you claiming to be someone on some independent ass shit, right? Now, if you coming in saying you needy, you a dependent, and you just want to be a high maintenance ass, dependent ass chick, bro, that makes sense, right? If you actually say, look, I want a nigga to take care of my maintenance, right? And he can have me, man. Like he can have me however he want me. I'm not gonna disagree with no shit like that. That makes all the sense in the world. If a dude is like he pay to play, it's like he can have you the way he wants you, but he got to take care of your look in order to get that. Now you're gonna have a lot of guys who not gonna be cool with no shit like because they're gonna feel like if they pay for things to keep you up and he can have you, but yeah, what about another nigga, right? That's what everybody be worried about. What about somebody else? Niggas don't really mind their own business. They just be worried about other people. Like, okay, what about another guy? Could he have you too with the money I spent on your ass, right? And some guys might not go for that if they find out that okay, well you too. I can't even drive down these little dark ass streets, man, with that motherfucker on me, dog. Like, why in the hell? The little cars get on my goddamn nerves, man. I ain't gonna lie. always reliable for me every time I come out here, dog. This spot right here always open. And then before you know, I have somebody next to me and shit. As soon as I go to sleep, it'll be somebody saying, "Oh shit, a truck can park over there, man." Monkey see, monkey do ass shit. Uh-oh. All right, yeah. I got it now, man. We straight. Yo, man. Just me listening to that goddamn Rose, man. I'm like, okay, well, damn, Corey Holcomb. Like, my nigga, you ain't lying about shit, bro. It just, I don't know, man. You know, in the world we live in, bro, especially social media, dog. This whole critiquing, everybody being critiqued and criticized, man. You know, that shit is getting kind of old and played out, man. My thing is, you know, people gotta make in their mind that it's not too late and start actually just doing the actual work to do what they need to do to take care of themselves, man. So therefore, no one can really have nothing bad to say about them when it come down to their look or even when they taking care of their business in life, man. Cause motherfuckers looking to identify your flaw because they want to prove that you're never perfect. Which you have some people who can do some shit perfectly, but still, it's like you're not supposed to be able to do that. You get what I mean? So like even the Kendra G, they laughing at her because of the wig coming off and all that. It's like I don't know, man. It just look like it's desperate, bro. It's desperate. It's desperate, my nigga. That's what I get from that shit. It's desperate as fuck, man. Like you in a goddamn rush, man. You in a rush or some shit. You ain't got the patience no more. You know, the whole BBL culture type shit. You know, everybody trying to get a quick fix, instant gratification. Like niggas don't believe in delayed gratification. Niggas feel like they done wasted too much time already, so therefore wasting any more time is more negative than positive. I don't feel that way though. Like me personally, I don't feel, man, I don't feel like, you motherfucking wasting your goddamn time, man. I don't feel like if you just take time and do it the right way, that's wasting time, nigga. That's as a matter of fact, you doing the right things with the time you have. Like you finally now have identified that the problem was simply you was in a rush. You doing too fucking much, man. Your ass is doing too much, too quick, too soon. And yeah, it is a process, man, but you can speed up the process. Maybe if you focus more on that and not focus on what other people got to say. And my thing with Kendra G, all right, so you came out and you appear to be a woman that folks can actually get out here and respect. You appear to be a woman that folks can, young women, young girls can look up and say, you know what, she's well put together, she's on point, right? The way she carry herself, the way she move, the things she talk about, man, like she's somebody that young girls can grow up to want to be like. But I don't know why this shit remind me of a lot of them people on reality TV shows who, if you look at them, they look like they can be politicians, they can be lawyers, they can be all that high society type of shit, man. But then it's like they gravitate to what's more convenient and comfortable for them. And maybe if you know them, the shit might disappoint you like it does because you just win based on looks, you can win based on potential. And you like, okay, I know you could have been more than what you are, like from what I see. But they don't see that shit. They don't believe that shit. When I look at Real Housewives of Atlanta and shit, or Love and Marriage Huntsville, and you got the men on there, right? Some of the men on there, they look like they could be prestigious. They look like they elegant. And then who do they actually identify with? Like when you look at who they identify with and you look at where they really belong, and you look like, man, come on, man. Like I'm looking at Martell when he did a little interview, for instance, right? With his side chick and his chick who was trying to expose the Marceau guy. And I'm looking at a Martell, and just by looking at him, he looked like he could actually be a politician or a mayor of the city, right? Or a CEO of a company, just based on how he carry himself. But where he go to, I'm like, nigga, this is who you fuck with, this hood rat ass shit, bro. Like you not who this motherfucker who you appear to be, dog. And you be mad as fuck though if a person try to tell you that nigga you don't go over there with them, man. 'Cause that's where you really want to be. That's who you really are. That's who you admire over there, right? There was some people in the conversation saying the same thing. They was like, man, that nigga Martell, he's where he belong. He's right at home. And you would look and be like, man, ain't no way in life, man. Even the bitches like married to medicine and all that. Like, nigga, you see these people, they got the letters, they got everything that makes them stand apart, but it's just something about that nigga shit. And everybody gotta pay a price or pay their allegiance to that nigga shit, man. Like you gotta pay no matter what you do, no matter where you come from or how you rise from whatever situation you was in, dog. You're not gonna be able to go further because you gotta come back and tap in with this nigga shit, dog, just so you keep your black card because you afraid of being called a sellout and shit like that, man. Yeah, the people you come and tap in, them people can't do a goddamn thing for you, dog. You know that. They won't do a damn thing for you, man. They won't. And they'll be okay with you missing out on your opportunities of moving up because you just you want to kick and chill with them. They wouldn't give a fuck about that. They'll laugh at you for that. I'm trying to see it in case of people like these Kendra G, a lot of black women who actually have put the work in to get to a certain point, but then once they get there, it's like you forgot that you're supposed to keep going. And I guess you get kind of nervous or scared because it's like, okay, well, it is lonely over here. I'd rather go back and just kick it with my people who ain't doing shit. Well, you gonna always have people just not gonna be doing shit in their life. It's gonna be the majority of them. That's most people. And that's why you see just a very few billionaires in the world where it's like 8 billion. It's only a couple billionaires, bro. It's like, if not 2,000, it ain't that much though, right? For it to have be 2 billion people, I mean not 2 billion, like damn near billion people in the world, why is it just like 2,000, almost 2,000 or whatnot billionaires, man? 2,000 people, man. That's like a high school, a whole high school, right? With like 2,000 kids in there, man. That's how many billionaires would be in the world. And they don't scare nobody. They don't make a person be like, man, that don't even sound right. That shit sound weird as fuck, man. That shit sound weird as hell, man. Well, that's what happens though, right? When you take on a role. And your role requires for you to keep it going and keep it moving, even when you accomplish the things you've been accomplishing, bro. And then when it's time for you to retire, you retire. And you're supposed to retire in a place where you build. Like if it's built up in the sky, nigga, you retire in the sky. You don't come back to the ground, man. This afraid of being called a sellout shit, man, that don't mean shit, bro. That ain't never mattered. But you feel like you got a heart. Like I'm looking at the Kendra G, like, right, do you feel like you got a heart for why you want to be on some hood rat ass shit, man? And then you getting clowned for that shit? What heart do you have, man? That's the world we live in, dog, to where people have the heart for the wrong shit. You ain't got a heart for people who got a heart for you. It's for the people who wouldn't give a fuck about you missing out on yours. Niggas ain't telling you, look, man, you not on it. Y'all so hell bent don't want to get money so goddamn bad to where you can build a hell of a platform and shit, and the shit go down because the shit becomes straight ratchet, straight trash, man. That ain't cool, dog. That shit becomes straight trash, my nigga. Yeah, fuck all that, man. If I go to sleep, man. Fuck this shit.